One of you.
Hello, how are you? It's me. As promised, we are live at Cocobolos, which is in Prairie Fire in Overland Park. It's wonderful. I have magnificent company, even though my wife said, don't show me. Kel's here. Hi, Kel. Cindy Campbell-Reynolds with the marvelous Somerset Ridge Vineyard. Spectacular. Right here, look at this. She's even got a little table
Look at
top
that.
there. Look at
It
that.
about made me cry.
It's spectacular. Cindy does at this vineyard in Kansas. Here, I'll come over.
Sure.
Cindy does at this vineyard in Kansas some of the best wines, the regional wines I've ever had. Kel and I, we're not wine snobs. We drink boxed wine during the week. You know, that's just like, we call it recession wine. But we.
You're a little dark.
It is a little dark in here. Well, sorry.
That's all right. They can hear us. We're good.
Anyway, but Cindy and her husband Dennis created the winery in 1998, and you're making fantastic wine.
Thank you.
In Kansas.
It's my favorite.
In
Love it.
Kansas.
Oh,
really?
thank you.
We were always, I think we were jaded. Kel's from Missouri, I'm from Iowa, and we were all jaded because Missouri wines seem to be German and sweet.
A good amount are, but I will tell you, our friends from Missouri, listen to how far along they are. Kansas, we have something like 36 licensed wineries in the state. Missouri has over 150. Iowa has over 100. Nebraska has over 100. So you mentioned, gosh, but the Missouri wineries are producing a lot of drier wines now. They're really moving forward with grapes called like Morton, things that are well suited to our soil. And I'm not a big fan of global warming, but I will tell you, you just would be amazed at the things that we can grow now. That maybe 30 years ago you couldn't grow.
Well, we used to go to, when I was in Columbia, Le Bourgeois.
Sure.
And Le Bourgeois was real sweet at the time.
Yeah.
I haven't been in a number of years.
They've got a nice, I guess they would call it Chardonnay.
Chardonnay.
Correct.
Well, that's what you do. That's what you do.
And it's a drier, not as sweet.
That's actually what you're drinking right
Yeah.
now. You're drinking an unoaked Chardonnay finished in stainless
Not
steel.
as good.
We used to be into back in the 90s, it was Kendall Jackson.
Sure.
Buttery,
Buttery, very
God,
oak.
we put away a lot of 750 milliliter bottles of that. But I do like I like the crispness and the cleanness and the pear accents and all these things associated with a good steel-aged Chardonnay.
I like it too, and it's things like a restaurant like Cocobolos that will research and then support local wine that make the world go round. It's such a wonderful thing. So they carry the Chardonnay that you like. They carry our Flyboy Red,
Yes.
Ruby Red, Citron, and sparkling hard apple cider.
Hard apple cider. Yes, it is spectacular. So we're here to talk about a couple of things. There is a Taste of Kansas going on at Prairie Fire this Saturday.
It's a deal, that's right.
Okay.
6 to 7:30 this Saturday evening, and it's called the Taste of Kansas at the museum at Prairie Fire. $25 a ticket. It's appetizers and wine tasting from some of the most amazing wineries all around the state of Kansas. So it really will be a fun night.
Okay. Well, we're going to be there, and I'll be doing Facebook Live from there as well. Just real quick before we get
Yeah.
David over here.
Sure.
David is the manager of this place. Going to show you the appetizer he's going to be serving at the Taste of Kansas this weekend. How many wines are you making now, and what are the other products that you're making at Somerset Ridge?
Sure.
You've got to go. You've got to go. What are all the products that you're doing right now?
Well, we make over 20 wines, so that's a good deal. We make our sparkling hard apple cider. Some of the new varieties will be out toward the end of February that I'll tell you what, I'm crossing my fingers, it's doing great. We source our apples through our friends at the Lewisburg Cider Mill,
Nice.
so it's really double local.
Nice.
Anything that we barrel age with oak barrels. Well, guess where those oak barrels come from?
Southern Missouri, baby.
Southern Missouri, baby.
Oliver, come on.
Yeah, so the American white oak that's ideal for wine barrels all around the United States. That comes out of the Mark Twain National Forest in southern Missouri. So
This is where all of
good deal.
America's bourbon manufacturers get their barrels as well, by the way.
That's what I'm from.
It's from Southern Missouri. Yes. There are occasionally a few good things that come out of Southern Missouri. I wasn't including you. I'm just kidding. teasing.
I like it.
But this is, and you also do other products than wine as well.
We do funny things. Like, for instance, this is little, but I can't even tell you how much I love this. We do our grapeseed oil from our grape seeds.
It's spectacular.
Did you try that?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Sear some tuna in that. Come on now. I use grapeseed oil when I need to cook at a high temperature.
High temp.
And,
That's what
your
it's
grapeseed
good.
oil is spectacular.
The other thing we do, little thing, and it makes me so happy. We make our grapeseed soap.
Soap?
It's so good. It's
Really?
made with our grapeseed oil.
Really?
And we take. Well, think about.
I haven't
you
tried
have
that.
Baby soft skin. I bet you're secretly using it. We take the grape seeds from the previous year's harvest.
That's fantastic.
They get ground up. You ready for this? In my Vitamix. Like
In your
In
Vitamix?
my Vitamix, we do it, and then we make the soap. It's
One
awesome.
hell of a Vitamix.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's very
God.
pure and very awesome. You could eat it, but I don't
Really? Well,
advise
yeah,
it.
I'd be, knowing me, I'd be in the shower
It's
chopping
pretty
on
good.
this thing. I just think that's cool, and that is the ultimate use of the entire product.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
not, you're using it, and you're using it, and you're using it.
That's right.
I'm a big believer, and I'm a, I'm conservative, but
You
I am
gotta
a
be a full
conservationist.
circle, that's right.
When it comes to animals, I use the whole animal.
Right.
When it comes to grapes, you could toss those. I'm assuming after you use the seeds, they could be fertilizer, they could be something else.
If we don't use it for products, the good news is all of that then kind of ages the must, so that the seeds and the skins and the stems,
Yeah.
that kind of ages in these specific tubs
Yeah.
for several months. Then that goes right back in the vineyard as fertilizer
I love
around
it.
the vines.
I just
So
love
it happens.
I just love it. Now, Cindy, you grow all of your own grapes, which is remarkable. We've been to some vineyards where they started bringing in grapes to begin.
Yeah.
You guys, from the get-go, have
we
had your
focused.
own grape. That's
Well, we
crazy.
did it backwards. We planted the vineyard, and then we didn't make our in 1998, and then we didn't make our first vintage till 2001. So it's
Patience.
fun.
Yeah.
Patience. That's
Yeah.
right.
Now, you were saying Kansas, and you're thinking, I know there are wine snobs who are watching me like, Kansas lawn, whatever, you East Coasters, you Californians. But Kansas, the growing conditions, pretty amazing. And what would you liken them to as far as growing regions in the world?
Well, just think about our latitude and longitude and where we're located. Zip right around the globe and think of all of the other world-class growing locations.
Yeah.
And, a lot of people don't know this, but before Prohibition, almost 90% of the wine made in the U.S. was grown and made right here in Missouri and eastern Kansas.
And might also add that there was a grape vine famine in France the turn of the last century, before the turn of the century, and those vines were replenished by Missouri vines.
Correct. That's absolutely
So
right.
as much as the French are like, yeah, you're drinking Missouri wine, baby. You're drinking Missouri wine.
They
baby.
are the French vineyards are planted on American rootstock because that's naturally resistant to the phylloxera rootstock.
American. It's American. American rootstock.
And
That's right.
their vineyard is in Kansas, not Missouri.
What did I say?
Missouri.
Well, but it's
Now,
true.
aren't
It's
you opening
true.
another location as well? Oh no, I can't say anything.
It's gonna happen.
Nothing.
It's super top
Nothing.
secret. It's gonna happen.
I mean, I just heard. Maybe. I need to find David. Could I have David? We're doing live Facebook video. Could David come over and talk about the appetizer? Sorry, we're not very well planned here. Obviously, I'm
Hey,
giving away
wait.
trade
I
secrets
think
here.
we're planned because.
Let's show this appetizer.
Shall we show this? Because look at this.
There we
This
go.
is one of the appetizers that you're gonna have at the Taste of Kansas. What's the deal? You had such a hard day and you're ready for food.
This is a shrimp. They are delightfully marinated and grilled. It's served with an Asian slaw. The terrific sauce over here on the side, which is reminiscent of like a Thai peanut, but maybe a little bit spicier.
A little spicier.
It's a real nice combination. They're
And
going to be serving
bacon on the shrimp.
And bacon on the shrimp.
I mean,
It's not
come
wrapped
on.
in bacon, which is very
What did
popular
it
in Missouri.
What could be bad about that?
It's just bacon crumbles, and the way it's really very tasty. It's a real
Well, that's
treat.
one of the appetizers for
Oh, here he is. This is David Laddie, right?
David Laddie.
David Laddie, come on over here. How are you, sir? Where am I best? You are right here. David Laddie, Rob Carson, good to see you. Absolutely. David is the manager of this great establishment, Cocobolos,
Kelly.
in Prairie Fire. You're going to be out at the Taste of Kansas in Prairie Fire this weekend.
Yes, we will.
Why don't you tell us about the appetizer here, the shrimp that you guys are doing?
So those are our Caribbean barbecue bacon wrapped shrimp, and we do those on the wood fire grill. That's got a Caribbean barbecue sauce on it, and it's got some different things that a barbecue sauce might not normally have.
It's all
including some
good.
pineapple juice, some molasses, some coffee.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yes, so there's a lot of complex flavors in
Yeah.
there. Wrap it in bacon, throw it on that wood fire grill, and that smokiness from the
You
oak
got
and
the
the
wood
hickory.
too?
Yep,
Yeah.
oak and the hickory really just kind of sets that into a really great dish. Put that with our jalapeno coleslaw,
Yes.
and the creaminess of that with the spiciness of the barbecue sauce and the savoriness and the smokiness of the wood fire grill.
It's a good deal.
It's a
great
winner.
combination. And we
It's a
serve that.
winner.
It is. You know, ancho aioli to dip it in, and you got a great combo.
that
bless
makes
the
my
aioli.
mouth water.
I know. Kel's running the camera, and she's like looking at the shrimp. Cindy and I have already had an order of it, and she's over here going,
Sorry, Kelly. Those are display shrimp.
Display.
while we're here, let's just real quick for those who haven't been to Cocobolos. And by the way, when I worked for Cumulus Broadcasting, we did the Children's Miracle Network telethon
Yes.
here. All of the radio stations were here, and it was spectacular. You guys were marvelous hosts. But we do appreciate it. I wish we could have done it again this year. But tell us about the menu. What can people expect when they come here? What do you guys focus on?
This menu basically hits a certain region of the United States and a little beyond. And a lot of people go, "Oh, it's Mexican." Well, it is Mexican, but not just Mexican. You've got some New Mexican influence. You've got some Tex-Mex. You've got some Creole. You've got some Caribbean. You've got some Jamaican.
Delicious.
So you've got that little, what I guess I call an eclectic south of the border kind of mix from that region right there, taking the best of those things.
Well, I got to tell you, I've had authentic Mexican. Not a big fan. We had neighbors who lived next to us, and they were Mexican immigrants, and they're wonderful people. Don't get me wrong, but the food, the basic food
What we're
of
used to
Mexico
is like a
was.
Tex-Mex.
Yeah,
Right.
we're used to the flavors.
Right.
You know, this guy's rolling kidneys in salt and frying them in lard, and it's. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do
We
it.
don't go that far, but we've got delicious stacked enchiladas. And,
Yeah.
and when I say we go beyond, we've got a Cuban, and we've got a shrimp po' boy, and we've got a Jamaican jerk wrap. And so there's things like that that just go beyond what you're expecting from.
Kel's over here saying, "Oh, they named the sandwich after you, Rob. The jerk
The
wrap. The jerk wrap. There you go." All right. So, where can people find you guys on the web?
CocobolosKC.com.
Okay.
And please check out our Facebook page, and we'd love to have you join.
Hey, one more thing,
Yes,
just
yes.
to make sure. This is Restaurant Week,
Yes.
which is a big deal, and benefits harvesters.
Yep.
And there's just multiple charities that benefit from that, and they've got a wonderful menu. And can I just remind you? I mean, they support local producers, and that's what we appreciate so much.
Like
Thank
this.
you.
Like this one right here.
Okay,
Somerset
there we go.
Ridge, baby. Come on.
Yeah, and it's $5 as last
and-
for Restaurant Week.
And it's freaking great. I mean, this isn't your $5 box of Franzia, which nothing against it. We have at home every freaking day.
Don't be dissing my fun.
I think we actually got a note from the manufacturer
They say,
thanking
"What's
us.
the deal?"
Who the hell? How many people do you have living in your house? You're drinking a box of freaking Chardonnay every 3 days. So anyway, Cindy, great to talk to you.
Thank you.
Somerset Ridge.
And we'll see,
thank you.
hopefully, everybody at
Yeah.
Taste of Kansas on Saturday night.
Okay.
And David will have the amazing Caribbean shrimp there as one of the
It
appetizers.
is as much as you can do with shrimp. I mean, it is the most flavor you can put on a poor little shrimp, and it's spectacular. So anyway, thanks for joining me. And again, Saturday night is the Taste of Kansas at Prairie Fire Museum. All right, see ya.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Del.